friend. Yes, this reading was teed on my hair. I'm chilling, girl, I'm chilling. This reading was tea. So I just got done doing all the piles. So I've already juiced up all the energy. I'm about to show them to you, and then we're going to talk about, you know, what we're going into. I'm going to show y'all the groups. I'm also going to show you guys the decks that I'll be using because you guys be asking. And then I am going to put a good standstill picture up of each of the decks so that it's easier for you guys to choose, okay? Girl. So we are going to be getting into who is your enemy, hidden enemy, who's your enemy, who are your enemies, who's an enemy, who do you need to be aware of, who got to go, and what's really going on with them, okay? This was tea. So we are going to be using this deck for our lead cards. Very dope deck, okay? And now I'm going to introduce you to the groups. So for pile 1, this is pile 1. Actually, let me turn this shit off. Okay. So this is pile 1. The wolf. That's what she looks like. And the deck that goes with pile 1 is, girl, I swear I had all this together. I swear I did. Dang, friend. Where is that deck at? I don't know where that deck is. Just joking. I found it. I found it, friends, right here. Okay, so this is gonna be the deck that goes with pile 1. All right. So let me show you pile 2. Now pile 2 already giving me issues. Okay. So pile 2's top card is this Libra, or I don't know why I keep calling it Libra. It's the Arbiter. It just gives me Libra vibes, okay? And this is what this bad boy look like. And the deck that we'll be using for this one is the Zombie Tarot. Or the Tarot Zombie. Zombie Tarot. And then last but not least, okay, let me grab. You guys, hold on. I'm keeping this in here because this might be a message. Some of you guys are going to be drawn to pile 2 and pile 3 because I totally just lied to y'all. That was a damn lie. And what happened is when I dropped the deck, everything got mixed up. Let me restart, friend. Okay, because we're definitely not using the Zombie Tarot. Let me show you this bitch again, okay? Look at pile 2 already trying to be fake and phony, okay? This is pile 2, okay? We're going to be using the Mystic Mondays. So this is pile 2. Let's get clear. My bad, friend, but I'm going to keep that in there. And this is the deck that goes. Okay? And then pile 3. Pile 3. This is going to be the Sage. That's the card associated. This is what she's giving. Let me put this up. I don't want y'all to see that card. But this is what she's given. And again, With this one, we are going to be using the Zombie Tarot. Girl. The Zombie Tarot. Alright. And just because I didn't do that same, like, back and forth, let me also do that with number one. Just for those of you who be tisming like me. I be tisming, bro. I do. So let me show you. This is pile one. Okay. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to take each lead card, right? And I'm going to put them up. But like I said, I'm also going to make sure I do a little stand-in to help you guys to be able to pick so that you can just move straight ahead to the piles. Again, all timestamps will be down below. So again, pile one's lead card, pile two's lead card, and then pile three's lead card, okay? Why did I just think of Johnny Bravo? That's funny. Getting a lot of Nickelodeon references too. So those are the groups. All right. And at this time, I'm going to go ahead and put in that clip that I was talking about. So go ahead, pick intuitively, and I will see you guys at your pile. Okay, pile one. So I want y'all to give me a second. Look at my throat, already trying to go out. But no, y'all gonna get this tea today. I want y'all to give me a second to walk this energy down. It was so clear. Honestly, I probably really didn't even have to pull cards for y'all, but I wanted to just to double check, and everything just confirmed what I was picking up on once I looked at this card. I just want you guys to look at this. So off rip, when I looked at this card, you know, we love a wolf. I do, at least. You know, that gives me dominant energy, alpha energy. But I instantly thought of a wolf in sheep's clothing, okay? And the deck that I was drawn to use for you guys was the Muse Tarot. This is such a bright deck, such a beautiful deck. This is my real positive deck. So I was like, why are we using this deck? And that's the thing, okay? This really is a wolf in sheep's clothing. I want y'all to tap in with your discernment. Make sure you pray before the reading to check in. But let me I have to ask you, friend. What brought you back here? What brought you back here? Because for someone in the chat, you know exactly who this is. And I'm picking up on a masculine energy, okay? This is someone I feel like that you could have recounseled with, or you're thinking about recounseling with them. It really does feel like a lover, but I'm just like, what brought you back, friend? What brought you back here? We're going to talk about it. But before I read everything down for Phil, okay? What is this card? I feel like this is just going to be a goddess card, okay? I should have started with this because I'm really in this energy. But let me just read this to you, okay? This is your motivation for the day. The goddess of marriage, Hera. As the queen of heaven, great love is yours, collective, to have and hold in this lifetime. The key to a true everlasting partnership lies in your ability to love and honor yourself so much that you naturally command respect without having to demand it, okay? Thus eliciting the best in your partner. As two full beings, you can manifest your individual and collective reasons for being alive. It's so funny because I pulled this card separate from, you know, what we're tapping into. Why are my freaking hands itching? I mean, I know they're a little dry, but real quick. Wait till I get into this. Some of y'all already know who I'm talking about. This person is definitely affecting your money. And they're slowing things down for you. And they are. Also, someone's name could be Corey here. This person, because when I was tapping into their energy, something about the thumb. So I'll let you guys look up what the spiritual meaning is of the thumb, because I don't even feel like it's really necessary for me to do it. But I don't know. I also was getting like this person could wear rings on their fingers, or they could have a big ring on their thumb. Or that could just talk to me about like ego, okay? Like the ego. The story of David in the Bible was coming through very strong. Somebody here, you're meant to go watch the sermon that I posted on my community tab, and it's titled, Who Do You Think You Are? See, the reason why this is a problem is because this is actually blocking you from your purpose and really stepping forward and being in your full divine energy, all right? So let's talk about who this person could be. So you have 4 cards here for who this person could be. This could be the father of your child, not gonna lie, for some of you guys. This person could be an Aries or a Taurus. But anyway, I don't know why that just came through. I just saw my dad's birthday, so he's an Aries. But really what I was gonna say, okay? When I asked who this person was, we got the Death card and the King of Wands. To clarify the Death card, we have the High Priestess. And to clarify the King of Wands, we have the Queen of Pentacles. Now, I'm going to be naming some signs, but the signs really don't matter. But when I initially did pull those cards, I was thinking about specific signs, okay? Water is heavy here, so that Scorpio, Pisces, we do have that fire energy, okay? So, I almost said Libra, not Leo. Oh, not Libra. Leo, Sag, Aries. And then we have this Queen of Pentacles, which I really do feel like that could be your energy. But take it how it resonates. They could also be an earth sign. It really doesn't matter. This is the thing, friend. You are so abundant. Your spirit. Even if you don't feel like it now, and I'm telling you, if your money is slow, if your growth is slow, there's something here that's slow, friend. Okay, or it's slower than what it should be. It's because of this person. And they have such a great mask, but do they really? Because I'm sitting here and I'm just like, what brought you back here? Why did you recounsel with this person? And I don't say that in a place of like judgment, but it's very important for you to like really digest that. What made you come back to this person? All right. Whoever this is, they could be a night owl, but I also feel like they have been very transformative on your journey. This person has definitely been a major catalyst. Some of you guys have been with this person for years, or you've been back and forth with this person for years. I'm getting a lot of passion. I'm getting a lot of, you know, on and off or tower moments, whether that be like y'all break up to make up, whether that's a friendship or lover. It does feel like love though, but you know, flip it and put it where it needs to be. Or whether that just feels like y'all have just been through a lot together, right? This person could have braids. Someone here could also have blonde hair. Very attractive individual. This person is definitely very attractive. But this is the thing, friend. Your intuition has been speaking very loud to you. I don't know where the guilt is with this situation. And for some of you guys, this person is in your life, or I don't know, I'm gonna let y'all figure that out, whether this is a partner that you're currently with or someone that's orbiting you, like you're thinking about recounseling. But this is the thing, friend. Look at this High Priestess. You pricked your finger on this energy before. Yep, I just seen 717. This person has pricked you before. And I feel like some of the things that came to you the first time something like this happened with them, even if it was years ago, was, damn, how did I let that happen? Or why wasn't I paying attention to my intuition? They see that you're a catch, for sure. I will say, you guys could be like around the same age. I do see that they're coming up as a king. You're coming up as a queen, okay? Or, this is the thing, friend. Because they're coming up as an enemy. And I'm sorry to tell you, like, I really feel like you might have just outgrown this person. This person is stagnating you. And for some, you know, maybe they don't have to be necessarily a bad person. For some of y'all, they did do some shitty stuff, you know. I gotta stop cussing. I'm trying to stop. But I'm chilling right now. They are really stopping your growth, friend. And the intensity of the sinistry, the sinisterness that I'm getting, for some of you guys, it's just, this is old baggage, and it's like you're comfortable here, and that's why you're staying here. That's why you're entertaining this. Some of you guys definitely have families, and I do want to be very sensitive, but I'm gonna be raw and honest, okay? They're still coming up as a hidden enemy. I hope we're not abandoning ourselves just to keep a family together. Easier said than done, I know. But why do you have to be in a relationship with this person? I'm not saying don't co-parent, but why does it have to be a relationship? Don't be desperate, friend. Okay? When I ask why is this person coming up as an enemy, we have the Chariot sideways. That's blocked movement. Friend. Let me tell you why I don't like some of this energy. For some of y'all, your person will give you advice, or they'll hype your head up in certain ways. Like, you'll have these conversations with them, and it's like, I don't know if there's like this, I don't know what's going on, friend, but there's like a smoke and mirrors, and I can see through it. That's why I'm not judging, because I know when you're in the situation, it can be very hard to see. But there is something here where it's like, you know how they talk about situations where there could be a friend who's giving you advice, but it's not good advice. It's not good advice because it's actually going to make you go backwards instead of forward. Even if it's not blatantly in your face, like it's, you know, it's coming. That's the thing about this. This comes off as genuine, as, yes, I'm here for you. Yes, they're there. And I just got chills. They're there. I got you. So I don't know if you reconnected with this person after another ending had happened, or there was some type of, there could be an abandonment issue here. There could be a level of codependency. But let me just tell you something, friend. Yeah, let me keep going. So we have the Chariot here. We have the Ten of Wands, the Eight of Swords. It was like spinning, so I put it in reverse. And then we have the Eight of Cups and the Ace of Swords. You were been supposed to walk away from this, friend. And some of you guys did, and then you let this person back in. Again, I'm not trying to judge, okay? But why they're an enemy is they're really slowing down your movement and your progress. Some of you guys are meant to be in other relationships, other connections, other friendships. Like, your energy is meant to be elsewhere. Some of you guys, this person is keeping you in the same state, in the same country, in the same area, and you're actually meant to move, relocate, because there's better opportunities, not even just opportunities in love or friendship, you know, whatever this person falls within. I just seen 1111 and 1122, okay? But it's like a new life, period. Look at this Ten of Wands. Some of you guys are in marriages and you're the one carrying all the weight. Some of you guys are in relationships, and if you really looked at this dynamic, this is a heavy load, whether it be maybe the past is still weighing on you. You know, I just did a reading for a client, and I'm not going to lie. She was asking about an ex, you know, and he had came back and she had brought him back into her life. And I'm not going to lie. I saw good energy on his end. However, I did see where it could be one of those situations where, this is the thing. Someone could come back around, friend, right? But we have to be honest with ourselves. Are we really able to let it go? And it's okay if we're not. Because sometimes if you know you can't let something go and someone has came in, they've apologized and they're doing what they think is the best thing, but you still have this resentment towards them, or you're finding yourself, is the word docile, being like submissive to them. I don't know. There's like a walking on eggshells, or like a I don't want to rock the boat type of energy. I don't know. There's something I'm picking up on. It's just kind of hard to grab right now. But maybe they are trying to come in and do the right thing. But I'm picking up on it's still plaguing the energy. This reminds me of that friend I had to cut off. It's like, no. Like, this friendship, I've tried to progress past this, but I have to be real with myself. This is still bothering me. What you did and the decisions that you decided to make are still bothering me. And at the end of the day, we all have to sit with the decisions that we make in life. And we have to understand that everything has a consequence, right? And I didn't feel like it was going to be fair for me to keep her in my life for a multitude of reasons. There's a lot there we don't got to go into right now. But I didn't think it was going to be fair to me because at the end of the day, I don't feel safe here. But I also don't feel like it's going to be fair to you. You need to go and, you know, meet other people. There's no reason just to hold on to each other for comfort or for, you know, because there's history there or it's already been revealed. This is not a safe space. And I feel like something here, you feel like without this person, I don't know, there's like a distortion here. Some of you guys are scared, and you'll have to sit with it, friend. Some of you guys are scared to leave this person because they either provide, I don't know, because some of y'all, they provide, others of you, they don't provide. It's like you're the only one holding up everything. If you were really to look around, friend, you are holding a lot of the weights. Even if it's just the burden of the pain that came prior to this, you know, the resentment, all right? The fear, what if they do that again? Or like, what if I'm missing something? It's like, why do you even need to carry that weight? You just don't. It's time to be real with yourself, friend. Like you were that first time. This is definitely a situation where this was revealed to you before. This has been revealed to you. It's just we have to start paying attention the first time. Easier said than done. There's something so, it feels so good, but it's so not good. But it feels so good and it feels so familiar, but it's not good. This person keeps you bound to a certain reality that your spirit is really trying to progress you out of. It's like, I want to progress you past this, not just because of this person. It's not even just them. It's like they keep you stuck in a certain body. This body might be stuck in a certain, literally physical location, but also stuck in a certain mindset, stuck in a certain place of lack, okay? Stuck in a place of being too comfortable, okay? And that's not for you. You guys are meant to be more, experience more, do more, and it doesn't feel like it has to do with this person. Now, like I said, if they are the father of your child, mother of your child, XYZ, you know, I'm not saying don't co-parent, you know, unless your situation calls for that. I'm not saying that at all. But they don't need to be living with you. Y'all don't need to be in a relationship. There's so much more waiting for you. And it is time to close the door on this. Now, I did ask, I was like, what is your advice? You have the Ace of Pentacles. And it was so crazy how they were coming out. You got the Ace of Pentacles, the Nine of Wands, and the World. What is it about this person that's keeping you so bound? Some of you guys, you think that you won't be able to make it without them. Like there's a comfortableness, but it's time to close the door, friend. We got to grow up. We do. It reminds me of when they talked about, and we were just talking about this in our masterclass. And you don't have to be Christian. Like, I don't bring up these to like offend nobody, but I'm also not going to hold back certain beliefs that I have. I'm not necessarily Christian, I guess. But I do hold a lot of my beliefs, and I reference the Bible. Not that I have to fucking explain, right? But you know how Jesus had to like grow up? Like he had to grow up and he left. Like he left his hometown. He left because he had a bigger purpose. He had to. Your purpose is bigger than the situation. It's time to leave. Whether that be spiritually, mentally, physically, the whole shebang, actually. It's time to close this chapter. It's time to learn who you are without this person. This energy is really very much so stifling your energy, and it's holding you back. Yep. Some of you guys are meant to literally relocate. And I'm telling you, once you got rid of this person, you're going to notice that your finances are going to start to increase. And if it's not just your finances, because I'm seeing like a lack. So it's finances. This can even be, I'm so serious, friend. Like if your business is not doing well, content not booming, work not hitting, I'm telling you, this person is a blockage. And sometimes it doesn't make the person bad. It's just where you're headed and where you're meant to go. They're just not meant to be there. You're outgrowing this person. Actually, you've outgrown them. And really, this was supposed to end a long time ago. Yeah. Your advice, I want you to see her. Look at that. This is giving me Shanetta's candle. Go tap in with our good sis Shanetta. Shanetta's Divine Tarot. This is giving me breakthrough energy, charisma, having the courage, confidence, okay? There's like a speed here, but there's also just a powerful, like I'm knocking this shit down, okay? Some of you guys are so scared to experience life without this person because they've always been there, but that's a crutch, friend. It's time for you to leave this behind. When you're ready, I guess, you know, because I can't tell you what to do. It's time to leave this behind and really activate that strength. Some of you guys are with this person due to familiarity, I can't say that word, and survival, like being stuck in a survival state, and it's time to go elsewhere. There's her Metro Boomin. It's time to blast past this. When I think of the Nine of Wands, that's like that perseverance type of energy, okay? That's like that standing your ground. I know that's a little bit of the Seven of Wands, but that's what it's giving me. She's in her power. She don't need this wolf energy anymore. She doesn't need it. Because she can do this all by herself. She's the alpha. Or he, you know, they're the alpha. And it's time to take control of your life. And for real, friend, if this is love, I'm telling you, because I see this Hierophant and this Knight of Pentacles, slow and steady wins the race. You know, once you leave this connection, you know, some of you guys will definitely have to rebuild from the ground up, but it's necessary. And I'm telling you, you're probably like, but I don't want to start over. I don't want to do that. But I'm telling you, friend, when you have blockages like this, and I'm telling you from experience, I can't share all my blessings right now, but when you have blockages like this, I'm telling you, once you remove those same fears that you had, associated with having to start over or not having that person, you're going to see if that person is a real blockage, which I'm seeing they are. The way the speed of things, and it shouldn't even be, you shouldn't even be worried about the speed, but there's going to be just so much that comes into your life that really replenishes you and makes you feel like, I just had like, my spirit just had like breath blown into it. Like, I just feel so good. This is working out. That's working out. That's so crazy. Now I can see this, because this is a blockage. And I don't think people understand how people can sometimes really be blockages. You'd be so surprised at how your mindset changes, your energy levels change, health status change. You meet certain people. This person is blocking a lot for you. Somebody here is going to have a better job opportunity, and you actually have a marriage coming in. What they say, a kingdom marriage, friend. A better commitment. And I'm not going to lie, friend, it's time to, like, you reconciled with this person, and there's a lot of energy being put into reconciling with this person, but really it's time to abandon that and reconcile with yourself. So serious, okay? So I did ask, I was like, what is the truth of this connection? Like, what's the truth that we need to talk about? And this is when I knew, I said, that shit is just validating what I was already picking up on. And that's another thing I don't like about this energy, because I feel drained. Like, I was just up and at 'em. This is a drain. So let me read this to you and just see what comes to you. It says, there is a difference between reconciling and continuing. Someone could be crying right now, not gonna lie. But anyway, there is a difference between reconciling and continuing a relationship with one whose energy is unforgiving. Reconciliation takes energy and willingness on both sides. Take time to heal, forgive yourself. And then it says, the belief that one person has to be right and the other person has to be wrong can be a barrier to reconciliation. But it is a false belief. Reconciliation is actually about finding a meeting place somewhere where both people can be heard with fairness and understanding can be found. Honesty is necessary to the process. Some of you guys aren't being honest about what's still plaguing you in this. Forgiveness may be down the track. When we have fought with someone or had a long-standing disagreement, it is foolish to expect all the ill will or hard feelings to dissolve immediately. Both people must give their feelings time to heal and their heart bruises time to fade away. I think her name is Aradia teaches us that it is important to find a place where we can meet and work together, even if we hold disparate, I don't know that word, friend, disparate views. And her stories show us by example that willingness and a certain lack of ego are necessary to live in harmony with others. And what I got from that, especially with what we're talking about, you can do all of that and still not have this person around. Sometimes that is the true reconciliation, the ending, so that that person could go on their way and you can go on your way and connect back with yourself. And you know, I don't know, for some of you guys, there may be a coming back together. But right now, this person is a blockage, friend. Gots to go. Gots to go. I feel like, well, actually, let me keep going. So I did also ask for clarifying cards. I'm like, whatever comes out, and I'll just show them to y'all, and y'all can pick up on whatever. Look at this. We had the financial constraints. And it's so funny, y'all keep getting this 13 card. This is giving the death card. It came out a little wonky, so I'll put it in reverse. We have a man holding a heart. That's when I was like, yep. And then we also have a door to value. Some of you guys are putting so much of your value on this person, their connection, and how they view you, when it's time to really connect back with yourself. Again, I'm not saying that this person is a bad person for all of you. Some of you guys, I don't know, they might not be a good egg. But for others of you, this can even be what has happened on your end. Okay, you put so much into this person, their validation, you know, like they like how you see yourself, your self-worth. Like, it's like there's so much banking on this, and it's like you're putting too much pressure on this person, and it's time to bring that back to you. Okay, it's like we're losing the plot. So this can go a multitude of ways, but all I do know is this is the hidden enemy, friend. So yes, you guys, that was your spread. Please let me know how it resonates, and I will see you guys down below in the comments. Right. I'm actually going to do y'all pile a little bit different. So let me just flat out tell y'all. I'm about to keep it real raw with y'all. This is going to be one of them piles. This is going to be one of them piles. So the thing about this group, and this is where you'll have to really tap in with your discernment. Some of you guys, this reading is meant to give you clarity on somebody that you cut off. Okay? Someone that's already out of your life, because shit already hit the fan. And then for others of you, this person is definitely still in your life. Okay? So this is the thing, friend. I'm just going to come out flat out. Flat out. Flat out. Let me just show you the cards, girl. It's very clear. So these were the two cards that were shown. And it's so funny because how these even came out of the deck was so funny. Because I think this didn't come out, but I saw it. But I was like, no, I'm going to put that back. And then when I split the deck, I saw this one. And I was like, nah, I ain't going to take that. That ain't for me. But it was like, take it. And I was like, nah. And I just felt this tug on my hand. But I put it back anyway. Shuffled it. And tarot be so funny, yo. And I started shuffling. Both of them came out. I said, all right. So first and foremost, somebody's name could start with the letter A. Or even the letter G. The color green could be of significance. Somebody here could be a gardener, or you guys. Okay, look. It's so much coming down, friend. Please bear with me. Somebody here, you work at like a grocery store, or you know, like I said, this could be someone that you've already cut off and I'm giving you clarity, or this could be like right now. Somebody here, you work at like a grocery store, like a fresh market. Somewhere where they have like fresh produce. Like you might not even work with the food. Like you might not even work in the vegetable section. Like you might be the cashier. I don't know, you could work at Walmart. Girl, it's so much fucking energy coming down. So let me tell you the first scenario before we get into this other one, because there's a lot coming down, friend. All right, so this already gave me Libra energy when I saw it, but more so in the sense of something about this is very karmic. I also feel like there was a lot of karma that had to play out here or is playing out, and there could have been a major injustice here. I'm talking about a major betrayal. I'm just going to be very honest with you because I just want to let you know who I'm going to be telling y'all about. Ten of Swords. Major betrayal. Okay? There's also, and just bear with me, it doesn't have to be super serious, but this person does not like you. There's a level of stabbing you in the back multiple times behind your back. We're going to get to it, friend, because woo, if you resonated with that dream short, I made a short and it was about a dream, and I had brought up my cousin and how she was like trying to talk to all my exes and XYZ. And I meant to say in that video that I feel like why that was coming out was not only because someone needed to really keep a close eye on either a cousin or some female that was in their life, with that one specifically, but also it was because that coming out to me might have been a message that you were going to be finding out very soon, that someone has been doing some real shady stuff behind your back, or there was going to be some confirmation that this person did sleep with or mess with someone that you were dealing with. Oh, it's a lot coming down. You could watch Queen Chama, but you know it was so funny what I was watching right before I did y'all reading, or like it popped up right when I was doing y'all reading. And I don't even keep up with them for real. But the Jada Waiter situation and Ari, that's not a good sign for me, friend. Especially when we have these cards like this. So I'm just gonna flat out tell you, this is a frenemy situation. Okay, I'm picking up on a frenemy. I'm also picking up on a co-worker, someone that you work with, or like a boss. Like there's a work section here, like this enemy is in the work sector, or you guys could do similar things for work. But then I'm also picking up on a frenemy situation, and this frenemy is connected to whoever this other person is. So there could be a frenemy and a boyfriend, female, however you want to do the genders, friend. And I'm just praying that my good sis, I'm not going to say your name, sis. I'm praying that my good sister is I mean, I guess if this is her reading, she'll get some clarity, but it's so interesting to me that this is coming out like this. Especially because when I asked, and I'll read these at the end, I asked for clarity. I was like, what's the truth about this connection, or just what's the truth here? And I got creation and I got escape. This creation gives me like a relationship dynamic. Some of you guys, father of your child, mother of your child. And then I was also getting with this escape. Ooh, there's a lot coming down. Having to really defend yourself, having to really address something, speak up. I don't want to jump ahead though. So let me just calm down, girl, because I'm telling y'all, if this is a situation, that is a sore spot for me. I don't want to project. I'm not going to project. But if this is a situation about a friend that betrayed you and was like male-centered and was like always behind your back trying to like pick up on your sloppy seconds, girl, ew. Okay. What did I tell you about this? Where do I want to start? Someone here could like to wear because look, someone's name could start with an M. I just looked at my Maybelline. Yeah, like, okay, places of work that you guys could like work at, like a store, of course, right? But like Victoria's Secret just came through, or like some type of retail store. But then I also got like a produce aisle. There were flowers or something, like a floral place. These motherfuckers right here. Okay, so again, this could be two people, because I'm getting specific scenarios with this. a friend and that a lover, okay? Those are the enemies because they was canoodling and doing X, Y, and Z. But then also I'm getting a friend, okay, and some type of masculine energy where it's like this friend could just be a separate energy. It might not have to do with this whole love situation thing. It's just you have a friend that's a frenemy, and then you also have somebody who does something similar to work for you as you, or you guys work in the same field, or you guys work at the same spot. And there's like a disdain for you. Because when I looked at this Ten of Swords, now I be trying to stutter, but when I looked at this Ten of Swords, there is a level of this person wanting to end you. They don't want you there. So someone could be trying to, and I don't want to take it too extreme, but it's like they want to ruin your image. They want, thank you, toilet, bro. They want to ruin your image, you know, take down your reputation, which already lets me know because y'all are a big deal. So this person could definitely be very jealous of just how you present yourself, which I did see that because I said, where's the betrayal? Where's the attack? Where's the evil eye? What's the issue? First house, this is how you show up. This is your body. This person could definitely be trying to attack your body. I wasn't gonna lie, friend. I wasn't gonna lie. Somebody here has really bad eating habits, and maybe you've tried to change your eating habits. Y'all gonna have to bear with me. There's a lot coming down here. I feel like I'm about to be spilling some tea. Confirm down below. But somebody here could have really bad eating habits. They could eat at McDonald's. No offense, friend. But or it's like the things that you try to progress from, or you try to like cut out, it's like they're always trying to bait you back into that. And it's because this person is really envious of your body. Even if you don't have the best body image, I'm telling you, this person is very envious of your body, the attention that you get, your drive, your speed, that pioneer type of energy. Like there's something about like you go after it. There's a confidence here. There's a brightness, a charisma, okay? If this is a colleague at work, this could be someone who is upset because you are a fan favorite. No matter where this is, there is that level of you pull the attention in. And they don't like the fact that you have this success around you, success on you. And again, especially if this is a lover, bro. So annoying. There definitely could be an envy around just how you are, what you attract. And I'm getting like big Six of Wands energy. If that card comes out, that's gonna be crazy. Like I'm getting like exposure, recognition. Now, you could be the boss's favorite, or you could be definitely getting recognized a lot at work. This person does not like that. And I'm going to be clarifying in a second, but I got to read it down, okay? I don't even need my motherfucking cards right now, okay? Yeah, they don't like that. There's something about you are always willing to put yourself on the front line and go after it. And you're getting, I don't know, even if this is a newfound energy, it's like you're getting exposure for this. You're looking good these days. You're bouncing back. This person, somebody in this mix here, definitely wanted to break your spirit, friend. Because think about it. If you are someone who has really big energy, I just seen 11:11 on the clock, and you just have this triple threat energy, like you can do all the things, very confident or even very talented. This person wanted to find a way, especially if this is that situation, that shady ass, this frenemy especially. There's a level of needing to find a way to alter that, diminish that, wanting to see you fall, be taken down, because it's too much for them. That's their way of feeling powerful. You falling, you being depressed. I don't like this. I do not like this at all. Everybody's intensity of this situation is going to be a little bit different, but I'm not going to lie, friend. Some of you guys were crying to this person and they were eating it up. Not a friend. Not a friend. Those of you, this person wants you to be overweight. Okay, like if you're someone that's really trying to work on your body, like they want you to be overweight. They want you to continue to be overweight. They want you to continue it feels like, and it doesn't just have to be overweight, because I know everybody has a different stature, but I do feel like I'm picking up on someone who's doing certain changes to their body and to their self-image that are comfortable for them. This person is going against that completely. And this could be a lover. They might be jealous of the attention that you get from other suitors. Because you being confident, you being bold, you being main character energy, it takes away from this other person. So again, this could be a colleague, this could be someone who works in a similar field, but this could also be a boss. You have a lot of power. This is making me think of the class that I just took about different archetypes. Y'all could just have that energy where it's like you come in and you don't gotta do much, but it just seems like you're always being like picked at, especially by those that are in power. This is silly. Yeah, somebody here could definitely be older than you, whoever this masculine energy is. I won't say man, I just feel like it's a masculine energy. So let me give you some confirmation, bro, even though I feel like I already hit the nail on the head. So where do you know this person from? There's something about a daily routine, okay? A daily routine. Could have played sports together. This person has definitely been in your home. I feel like you guys have done activities together. There's like a level of doing activities together. I'm also getting like a coworker. This person could have been around when you were going through some type of mental breakdown or some type of illness. This person could have, oh no. So they could have been around during some type of mental break that you had or some type of illness that you were going through, but you guys could also work in a hospital setting. I'm also getting, that 11th house already tells me that that's a friend, someone that's in your social group. They're a part of some type of organization that you're a part of. Like there's similar communities here. A damn shame, bro, a damn shame. The signs that came out, we have Aries, Libra, Taurus, double Cancer, and Capricorn. And when I asked I was like, what did they do? Like, what happened here? What was the betrayal like, you know, or just what was the energy behind why they're an enemy? I'm like, why are they an enemy? And I want y'all, you know, because we're working together. And this is a lot of energy that I'm pulling down on, okay? So I'm going to keep it very brief, but I'm going to just tell you what I see here. You have Neptune, the 8th house, and you have Aries energy. Hidden enemy for sure. Deep betrayal for sure. Sex could have been involved here. There's a lot of competitive vibes. This could be someone that you are currently divorcing or have recently divorced, or you're in the process of divorcing them. Because when I think of the like Neptune, the 8th house, I think of like endings, like a divorce, like finality. But I also was picking up on that whoever these individuals are, someone here could also be very intuitive with that 8th house and that Neptune. They could be very intuitive, psychic even, or you might resonate with that, of course, right? This person, girl, let me get into these cards. Hold on, let me get into these cards. Let's talk about it. You guys are going to be the group that I pull on camera. Look at that. As soon as I split the deck. Bro, stop. 6 of Wands and the 5 of Wands as soon as I split the deck. What the fuck? I didn't do that on purpose. Come on. So, first of all, let's just go down the line, okay? More clarity on who is this person. Attributes about them. Okay. 6 of Swords and the Hierophant, okay? So I'm not reading these as signs because I already did that with the dice, but you can if you want to. This is Aquarius and Taurus energy. However, when I look at this 6 of Swords, this can kind of talk to me about traveling, someone being at a distance, moving into a more peaceful state. Yeah, some of you guys have already cut this person off and you're literally trying to pick up the fucking pieces, and my phone just went off. Yeah, that's crazy. And I see right here, it's a Quora update. So some of you guys could literally be researching, researching Reddit, Because whatever the fuck happened with you and this person, it's like you need more. You're like, I need to see who the fuck else done went through this shit, because that was crazy. Like, I really gotta find support. This was someone that I feel like was in your life for a long time. With that Six of Swords, you know how I can talk about someone moving into calmer water? Like, there could literally be an essence of, there could be a long history here, bro. Oh yeah, I did ask, how long has this person been in your life? For some of you guys, 5 years, and number 5 came through. But I feel like there's a long history here, and there could have been a commitment. There could have been a marriage. There was a contract here, all right? There was some level of like bond, like a strong bond. Bottom of the deck is this King of Wands. Top of the deck is the Nine of Wands. That makes me think that for some of you guys, there could have been a situation that had you already at odds with this person before, but y'all got past it. Y'all healed it. 1818 on the clock. Girl, if my girl is watching this, that's crazy. And y'all move forward. Let me keep going. Why is this person coming up as an enemy? Why is this person coming up as an enemy? I keep splitting the deck. And the Six of Wands and the Moon card. I'm telling y'all, this has to do about your success, your drive, the recognition you get. Even if you don't think it's all that in a bag of chips, they do. Even if they get recognition, it doesn't matter. They're heavily focused on that, and they're very envious of it. Let me see. Why is this person an enemy? Why is this person coming up as an enemy? Wow. We have the Knight of Cups, the Fool card, the Four of Cups. And you know what's so funny? Something about them, no offense, is a little lackluster. Now, the fact that we have this Fool card, the Four of Cups, and the Knight of Cups like this gives me like, I pretend to be a cheerleader for you. This person, if you go back and think about some of the things that they've talked you into or that they've agreed with, it probably was very risky in nature. And I feel like some of the things that they try to, I don't want to just put it on them, like, because this is a you thing too. But this will be someone that'll kind of, like, let's say if you're like, oh, should we go to the skating rink? And they're like, yeah, we should definitely go, friend. But meanwhile, they know, you know, behind, you know, closed doors, they know that at that skating rink, somebody else is going to be there that you don't like. It's like they have that type of energy where it's like it's always something else going in the background. Or you'll be like, oh, like, should I go up there and sing karaoke? And they're like, yeah, you should, you know, which is great, right? It's great, but it's all about the intention behind it. That would be great if this person genuinely meant it like that, but for them it's like, yes, go up there, let me see if you'll embarrass yourself, let me watch how the crowd reacts to you. Maybe they know that you really can't sing out like that, or that you get shy. This person plays off of your insecurities, for some of you guys to your face, but for a lot of y'all, this is very behind closed doors. This is very there's like a manipulative aspect. It's covered in this, like, I love you, like, you know, there could even be some gaslighting, love bombing type of energy. And the reason is this person, I'm about to, girl, I don't want to stay in this energy too long. Seven of Pentacles and the Moon. Let me see what their issue is with you. What is the real root issue? Like, what's the real issue that they have with my collective? Page of Cups. Six of Pentacles. Okay, I told y'all, I don't know why. Look at that. The Ten of Wands at the bottom of the deck. The Five of Pentacles. The Six of Pentacles. The Page of Cups and the Eight of Pentacles. When I saw that Page of Cups, for whatever reason, that made me think this person wants to be you. Okay, I don't know why it came to me, but it did, and I'm running with it. So this person could also be very fond of certain qualities that you have. You could be very creative. Somebody here, you could have just had a baby girl, jealous of that. That's the thing. There's certain things that you've been able to do, bring into this world, create, that you're currently doing, and this person feels like they have to do so much to get attention, to get some type of traction. Like, they feel like life is really hard, okay? And I'm not gonna say that they think it's easy for you. I don't know. It's just, it's not even about, I don't know. For some of y'all, they might think Like, oh, like, I just hate that I have to work so hard and they don't. But for some of y'all, I don't even know if it's that. It's just this person. Okay, I did just see 2222. Maybe it is that. I feel like this person knows that you also have to work hard as fuck. It's just the way you carry it. There's like an ease here. You could have a good support system, or you just are really good with handling what this person finds to be difficult and like backbreaking. Y'all could be going through the same exact thing, but there's something about the resilience behind you, or you being able to really break through and bust through. I just got the word blockbuster, like bust through whatever these trials and tribulations are. They could also be very, like there's some type of mother wound here, or something related to like a child and a mother. I don't know what that's about. But I also feel like with that moon energy, this person, does this person's child not talk to them? There's like this, there's some weird shit going on here. There's some weird shit going on here. You could be very, oh my gosh. Whew. This is one of those energies where I just, look at my hair. If this is hitting at all, and this is a friendship betrayal, I just really want y'all to take y'all time and pace yourself from healing from whatever this is, okay? Whatever this is, whether it's a friend or a lover. If it's a friend or a lover. The coworker one is like whatever, like it's gonna hurt, but whatever. Not to say that it's insignificant, because, you know, work is important, but it's more of these other connections, especially friend betrayals hit different. I don't know about y'all, but friend betrayals hit different. I've had a few friends do some shady shit behind my back, and it was like, fuck the nigga, like fuck him, fuck that ninja. But you know, I'll go off on him as well, but I'm really upset with you, bitch, because you were supposed to be my bitch. You know what I mean? So there's like a certain standard that I hold you at. Yeah, it's gonna be fuck him and I'm gonna dog him out, but like, you were my bitch. Like, I would have never expected that from you, right? The reason why I'm getting a little passionate about this is because I see it here, especially from this Page of Cups. You guys have a very genuine, heartfelt energy. You could also be very creative, very attractive. There's like this intuitive, dreamy, like siren type of energy, but also very innocent, seductive, creative. Like, you are very abundant in spirit, okay? The reason why this is bothering me is because I feel like whatever has happened here, or whatever is happening, it could be a distraction. And it could be one of those situations that derail you, put you in a depression, make you upset, put you in this state where it's like everything you've worked for, it now has to go on a pause so that you can handle that. And it's like, you shouldn't even have to handle that, you know? Especially not from these people. It's like, why would you do that? So the only thing I want to tell you guys is if this is a friendship betrayal, or even a loved one, but especially a friendship betrayal, please take your time, okay, to heal from this. It's going to take some time. But what I don't want y'all to do, because I can even see that this person definitely saw your worth. I don't want their projections and what they did to you to have that. I just don't want you to have that residue on you. Because, yeah, my battery, it just went to like the little 1 bar. That is the trick of the enemy. To think that you're unworthy, not pretty, not beautiful, or just to start feeling low. That is a trick. That's what I'm talking about. This demonic ass energy. That didn't piss me off. I just don't want y'all to get caught up in that, because when I'm looking at this energy, you guys are very creative, talented. You have great ideas. Some of you guys could be in the spotlight, or, you know, like this. What you have, this is not a personal attack on them. It was never a personal attack. And I just don't like how this person is in their own bubble, doing their own thing, okay? And then you got this energy, this snakery, and it's coming from people close. This person, I feel like they admire, it's like the same things that they admire are the same things that's the problem. That's the problem. What did they do behind your back? Clarity. 10 of Wands. You guys, this person and everybody's situation on how they're doing it is going to be different. This person has put blockades on your path. They have... purposely done things behind your back, said things behind your back, setup vibes. It is giving setup vibes, and you probably never even fucking knew. Okay, like you might have thought a certain situation happened and you're like, damn, and next thing you know, you're venting to them about it, but meanwhile, little do you know, they set that shit up in some way, shape, or form. That's what I'm saying. They want you to feel like them. They want you to feel like life is just too much, you can't carry it. And even if you, because everybody has those moments, right? But they want you, it's like they want to bring you down to their level, their nasty level. So what they did behind your back, I'm not gonna lie, if they are into the woo, and I mean thoughts and all of that can also be like spells, okay? If they're sending negative energy, thinking negative thoughts. But for some of you guys, they were doing some type of spell work behind your back to affect whatever it is that you're building. And for some of you guys, what the spell work was all this shebang that I'm picking up on. It's like they wanted that to stop what you were doing because you were too focused. You could have been actively trying to get something to bloom, get something off the ground. You see how she's minding her fucking business? And here go this motherfucker. It's at the bottom of the deck. 5 of Pentacles. That's their fucking energy, friend. That's their energy. This person, your money, what they were doing behind your back was basically trying to stagnate you. And how that would do a trickle effect is like that would attack the solar plexus. Because with that 5 of Pentacles, that gives me like a lack mindset. Someone feeling alone, isolated, abandoned, okay? That's what I'm saying. If these people, if this is a situation like that love dynamic frenemy fucking around with people that I was fucking around with, this person probably was running, it's not funny, running people away from you, low-key, high-key, and you never knew why they wasn't talking to you. Meanwhile, it's this motherfucker putting a bug in their ear. They just never told you. They're so jealous. Why are they so jealous of my pile 2? 5 of Swords. I'm telling you, you're very resilient, friend. I just want to let you know, friend. And they're like, nah, you got to tell them what they did behind your back. They talk mad shit about you. I'm not going to lie. And there could have been a situation where there were multiple people coming at you in some way, shape, or form, and you didn't know how that even occurred, but it started with them. And I'm not gonna lie, friend, for some of you guys that may have platforms, or for some of you guys who have had a girl, not my camera stopping, or I hope that clip was still there, or for some of you guys who have had a situation where you have somebody writing you and you don't know who the fuck it is, and they're just saying all these negative ass comments. Some of you guys do have platforms, okay? And this could be someone that likes to spam your account, or they like to, what's that called, troll. I see that with this 5 of Swords. Like, this is someone finding you on the accounts and they're making these negative ass comments. It reminds me of, because I literally keep seeing it, it reminds me of this catfish story, but it also reminds me of that story, what's her fucking name? Lord, forgive me for what I'm about to say. The one that looked like Lord Farquaad. Y'all know what I'm talking about. The mom that looked like Lord Farquaad. Yeah, I said it. Because she was nasty. On Netflix, remember she had her daughter, like, she was sending her daughter all those negative ass remarks and comments. And it's like she was posing as if she was a high school student or middle school student. Meanwhile, it's your whole damn mom. The same person that you're crying on their shoulder. That's what I'm talking about. That right there. That's this energy. And they love to see when your back was against the wall. I just want you to know that. What else do they do behind their back? One more. 2 of Wands. What's that about? That's that third party situation. If you were messing with an earth sign, who else? Yeah, heavy earth. Oh, I told you, if you guys were messing with an earth sign, there could be 2 earth signs here. Yeah, there's some type of triangulation, because I did see the 3 of Pentacles. There's some type of triangulation there with what they did behind your back. Now, for those of you where this is a, and that might be what y'all need to know, this person was definitely doing some type of weird shit with the people that you were dealing with. Now, for others of you where you, well, no, I'm gonna stand on that. That's what I'm seeing. But for those of you with the work situation as well, what I see here is, again, someone trying to put blockades on your path, maybe giving you extra work, making work difficult, starting rumors at work, trying to get people to go against you, literally confusing you on purpose, giving you the wrong information just so you could fuck up on the job, and then they're not admitting that they did that. 222 on the clock, that type shit. They love to see you sweat. Fuck these niggas. I'm sorry. What's their karma? Ooh. I'm sorry, friend. It's so funny. As soon as I pulled that card, my camera started dying. I gotta switch it. The Queen of Swords, 5 of Pentacles, a reckoning. Let me tell you, might not need to go into that because that was intense. That death card was intense. I'll be right back, friend. I'll be right. And if you think you're lonely now, wait a minute. This is too deep, too deep. I gotta take a second. I gotta listen to that. And then I hear, baby, baby, I am really sick of you. It's breaking my heart. I gotta keep it together. But then going things, trying to figure out where the hell I went. If my good sister, and you know who you are, if you watching this, girl, just know, friend, they gonna get that ass handed to them. I do want to clarify that death card. You know, I don't wish death on nobody. Let me make sure I ain't picked this pile. This is making me think of and don't mind my makeup, y'all. I was over there eating. This is making me think of my good sis, Draconic Priestess. She had did a reading and she was talking about how someone could be doing spell work, glamour magic, to try to like fuck up your glamour. And she was like, if you've been having cravings that you don't normally have, and here I am eating McDonald's, that might be for me, friend. And whoever's sending that energy, bitch, fuck you. But I'm also ovulating and I just did not want a regular coffee. But gosh, I'm a black coffee drinker. I would never in my life drink this again because I don't I don't know what's been going on with me and McDonald's. That's crazy. Maybe that's a thing, friend. Have you been craving weird ass shit? It's okay though. It's okay though. Say it with me, friend. It's okay though. Oh. Oh yeah. Just hitting. I ain't gonna lie. Once I did the little squiggle, and that's what I feel like is about to happen to that motherfucker. You see that? Tornado, bitch. That's what it's giving. I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to cuss in this reading. I was just telling myself I'm gonna try to stop cussing at least for 7 days. Shanetta, girl, if you watching this, girl, because Shanetta did a candle and she was like, try to commit to something for at least 7 days. And I was gonna try to commit to not cussing. I guess we'll try something else. But I just heard a swirly. What do you guys think about when you see a swirly? What's that one? What was that one movie? Was it Max Keeble? Why is Maximilian, the name Max is coming through, but when I think of a swirly, ain't that when someone put somebody's head in the toilet? I could not fucking imagine. That's giving suffocation. That's giving water everywhere. That's giving disgust. I want you to picture that shit. Picture if I took your motherfucking head and put it in a dirty, shitty ass toilet and flushed it. That's how their karma's gonna feel, friend. Yup. What's going on here? That's giving just hilarious. I need to retwist. That was giving just hilarious, and that little ponytail that she had, that little puff. This is crazy. This is crazy. Let's clarify that death card. For some of you guys, they were trying to get you out the job, and even if they did, if they were successful, because I do see there was some success here with something, because some of you guys are real talk in this position right now trying to pick yourself back up, and you will, friend. And I'm gonna make sure to read these cards to help you out. Some of you guys, be thankful what this person did at work, because you already knew that you were supposed to find a different job anyway, especially if this is a boss. Now for others of you though, whether they, you know, were successful in getting you to get the fuck on or get fired, or even if you're still there and they're trying to do that. All right. This is funny because I'm seeing a hit being taken to their money. Like there's a hit on their money, and that death card is giving me an ending. So some of them could actually lose their job. And with the Queen of Swords being here, this could be someone in the workplace. Like if this is just another coworker, the higher up, a boss has a boss. All bosses have a boss, bitch. Okay? That's why I used to always tell motherfuckers in the military, you ain't running shit. Every boss has a boss. Every boss has a boss. This might even be corporate. You might need to take it above. That's why motherfuckers never liked me. You guys know what? I feel called to share. It's nothing too crazy. But I feel like that's why I'm not, right now at this moment, I cannot go into corporate. Now, if God called me back into that field, then I would have to do it, especially, you know, for my baby Bliskins, you know, I will be obedient. But fuck no, I got hella PTSD. I think I worked myself. I worked so much. I don't know if I ever told y'all, I've worked so many jobs, it's not even funny. I think I talked about it online. I've always been a worker. A worker. I always was. I always had a job. I even worked multiple jobs. But especially with where I'm at now and how much work I've had to do on my nervous system and just being around people and seeing what the fuck they do in the workplace, I don't even want to be traumatized. I'm too traumatized. I don't even want to put myself in that situation. Who wants to go to fucking work every day worried that they could lose their job or that someone's gonna come fucking with them just because they don't talk, okay? Or somebody that's gonna come trying to lead them to their demise just because they're the favorite at work or the men like them at work. Who the fuck want to deal with that? That's why I work for my fucking self. Thank you, toilet. Some of y'all need to do that. And I don't want to give too much because I feel like you should pay for her service in order to get the info that she shared. But your level up guru, you already know I'm about to tag her and plug her in here. She just did a class, a master class on archetypes. And she has another one coming up about human design. And I'm not gonna lie, friend, that shit was very enlightening. And I'm wondering if some of you guys, because it just made me think of one of the examples that she gave. I think about chosen ones and how it's very hard for them to keep a job because they just have this certain energy about them that gives boss, that gives like authority. But really what that's for is for their bloodline. You get what I'm saying? For them to break curses. Like there's that energy, and because it's on them, other people in other environments can pick up on it. But little do they know it's not a personal attack on you, okay? Because it's really the ones that, especially if you at work and you be minding your business, not bothering nobody, but then the boss come over there and they feel like they got to compete or they got to prove a point. I'm telling you, it's something on you. So you know, you got to understand your energy. Definitely go take her class. Cause that shit right there, that leveled me up. I mean, all her shit levels me up, but that really, I was like, oh girl, you ain't been moving around the way you supposed to, P. You gotta be protecting yourself. You have hella, bro. I fell in the category of multiple of them archetypes. And we talked about being an archetype, and then we also talked about having traces of other archetypes. But I know for a fact for me, there were multiple archetypes where I was that archetype. I'm like, oh girl, you gotta move a certain way. Wake up. Catch up mustard. And some of you guys might be starting to realize that. We need better boundaries in these friendships, relationships. 0808 on the clock. Come on, Kali Ma. Come on, Kali Ma. I love me some Kali Ma. That might be someone that you're working with right now. That might be the energy, or you might be feeling called to her. Because I do see this destruction and having to do it with your friend. I'm about to level up on these bitches. I gotta pick myself up. I'm gonna spend a little bit more time with y'all just because I just know whether this is even if this is like work PTSD related, I gotta reattach that. Even if this is work PTSD related or friendship related or lover related, people don't understand that shit hurts so bad. Because whatever this is, it feels repetitive. Either the same situation, or when it came, it was like when everything else, there was other stuff going on. This is either a deep betrayal or there was so much shit just being thrown at you. And I just don't want y'all to lose y'all light or just start feeling less than. That's not your energy. That's these bitches' energy. Fuck them hoes. I said it, fuck them. What you gonna do? I said fuck them hoes. Calm down. Really quick before we get more into the tea. Let me pull you guys a goddess card. What is a goddess card that wants to come through? I think I'm gonna get y'all 2 because I think y'all need it. I thought this was gonna be, okay, 3 or 4 came out. I thought this was gonna be a, what did I think this? I thought this message was gonna come out in pile 3, so now I'm concerned. I don't know what the fuck is gonna come out of pile 3. So just bear with me because we have more tea that we're gonna spill, but I feel like after I just brought up Kali Ma, I felt like I had to pull from my goddess deck, and y'all got 4, so just stick with me. I'll be quick. So we do have Durga. I feel like this is gonna be confirmation for somebody. Durga, goddess of divine forces. You are mighty, multifaceted, multi-talented, and multi-dimensional. That's giving me that dualator archetype. Anyway, a Renaissance woman that shouldn't be pigeonholed or held back. You can be all that you came here to be and then some. But when you feel you are spinning too many plates, drop the ones of lesser value and focus on what is most essential to your soul's calling. Guess what's next, friend? Lilith. I know that hit for somebody. Hype me up down below and like my video and subscribe because you already know it hit, friend, and I know you're probably over there spooked. Let me know. Goddess of sovereignty. The lucid part of you knows that though it's wonderful to have friends, family, and your beloved partner by your side, you don't need them to be whole. No matter who comes or goes throughout your life, you are at one with the one, okay? No one owns you, so you are free to be your fullest, most autonomous, magnificent, sensual expression. And for those of you where this might end up leading to you having to end a cycle and start all over, or start all over in the workplace, I'm telling you, some of you guys, be thankful. These motherfuckers just leveled you the fuck up and they just pushed you into your purpose 11:33 on the clock. Some of you guys are meant to be entrepreneurs. Girl, let me not start preaching. Anyway, Demeter, goddess of motherhood. If you want your loved ones to grow into the most resourceful, awakened version of themselves, do everything in your realm of capability to support them. Then let go and trust the hands of fate to do the rest. They will become their brightest selves by doing their tour of duty in the underworld and by their own volition, finding and owning their light. So drop the burden. Let these motherfuckers handle it. God will provide. Ooh, Sacagawea, we love that. Goddess of direction. You are right where you are supposed to be. Whew. In the perfect place at the perfect time. I don't know why that just made me want to cry. To continue your adventure along the road of your highest destiny, trust your instincts and feel confident in your navigational prowess. When all seems lost, look within to find your inner North Star illuminating your path, period. Now back to their motherfucking karma. Yeah, we ain't got that elevated. I ain't forget. I did not forget, Frank. I didn't forget. I don't know if you forgot. I didn't. So that's what I was saying. Why the death card? Thank you. 9 of Cups. Let me tell you why this karma is going to hit so crazy. First of all, they're going to have that swirly type of energy and whatever that looks like, but that's how they're going to feel. But it's like having a swirly in a bunch of shit. Okay. But why this is going to hit so crazy is because you are about to walk into your 9 of Cups. And you're going to do it 13:13 on the clock. You're going to do it in a way where it's like autonomous. You're going to prove to them, I never needed you. They're going to wish they never treated you like this. Some of you guys are about to have a successful business, friend. That job that they got rid of you, bitch. No, you just pushed me on my path. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you. Whew. Okay. I gotta see. What else wants to be revealed about this? Page of Swords. I told you. It's just further confirmation. Page of Swords. 5 of Wands. I hope this person is not still in your life. This person was definitely competing with you. And if this person is not in your life anymore and you've already blocked them, they're still competing with you and they're watching from afar as they should be. Stay the fuck back. 50 feet, bitch. What's this? 6 of Wands. Why was this the only card? Let me tell you. These cards came out together. The Five of Wands and the Page of Swords, and the Six of Wands was the only one that was flipped over. You guys are so protected. I feel like those of you that are in this energy where like you've blocked this person and you're really focused on just moving forward. You're not looking in on them and you're just mainly focused on rebuilding your success. This motherfucker gotta watch from outside the club, as they should. As they should. Pick it up. Don't let this person take you down, friend. What is an encouraging message that I need to tell my viewers? Yeah. Don't look at that. This fell on the ground because it's like, fuck no. And it's in reverse. Don't obsess over this. Easier said than done. Do what you gotta do. Think about it when you need to. Don't think about it too much, too much, too much, too much. Da, 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 da. Oh, don't think about it. Friend, don't think about it too much. Okay? And you wanna know why? Because honey, you're the Queen of Wands, Three of Pentacles. You make this shit shake. I'm seeing better connections, better opportunities, better money. Whatever was lost will be replaced and then some. Honey, you don't even understand. This just made me think of Adele. They just gave you, once you transmute the energy, it be taking me some time too. You know, once I get out of my anger and my sadness and I'm in my alchemist mode, my chemist mode, my transmutator mode, friend, it's a wrap for these bitches. I feel like I'm low-key kind of in that now. It's a wrap for these hoes. Because now I got inspiration. I got more stories to tell. Thank you for giving me more stories to put in my book that's going to make me millions. Thank you so much. Thank you for giving me more tea that I can spill to my collective so that I can connect the dots when I do these readings. Thank you so much. Thank you for your services. Thank you, Shawnee O'Neal. Thank you for your services. Now, friend, I don't want to be here too long. So we're going to move on. So I asked, what's the truth? Okay. So I'm going to read both of these cards, and I am very confident that when I read these, something will come to you, whether it be an answer to a problem, clarification on why something happened, something that you need to reflect on. I'm very confident in that. All right. So let's start with escape. I've been watching Nemo. Okay. Escape, fuga. Try to solve or resolve your problems before running away from them. Use escape as a last resort. However, escape can be a wise option if you are in danger or if all else fails. Consult a wise colleague. Be mindful. This in itself provides an escape. Clear your mind by spending time outdoors. Nature brings clarity. Some of you guys are going to bring the house down. Let me tell you something. When I left the job, if you thought I wasn't about to take y'all motherfuckers down, ooh, I'm real big on, let me call HR. Let me call corporate. They be thinking that you won't do it. Every boss has a boss, and I will let it be known. When you think I'm not keeping track, bitch, I'm keeping track. My mom always told me you keep a log. When things start going sour, you always keep a log and date and time it. And then when I have time and I get to that point, receipts. You can be like, oh my God, yeah. It's checkers, not chess, bitch. Anyway. And that's why I can't go back into corporate, bro. I swear I can't right now. Please, Lord, I don't want to go back. Anyway, it is the rare person that hasn't wanted to run from a difficult situation. It takes courage to stand our ground and to find our way forward and out. Aradia, I don't know if I'm saying her name right, but you know, Aradia taught that it was important to remain grounded and steady. Yes, but that is also important to release a situation. Let me read that again. Aradia taught that it was important to remain grounded and steady. Yes, but that it is also important to release a situation or escape from one when needed. Aradia's own road was a dangerous one. Her teachings were considered controversial and subversive. So while she was able to think of wise and clever wise ways out of potentially challenging situations, she was also prepared to remove herself from any situation she felt warranted it. Some of you guys, y'all could be the boss, and your little people underneath you are trying to do a little coup. okay? Because they don't agree with how you run things. But really, you're just telling the truth and you have discipline and you're by the book. But honey, you're about to go elsewhere and you're about to find a new job. Thank you. Anyway, when we think about escape these days, more often than not, we're thinking of a change of scenery, a vacation that lets us escape from our everyday worries, our daily habits, and the multitude of administrative tasks our lives require of us. This sort of escape can do the body, mind, and spirit much good. A retreat, a time dedicated to quiet and contemplation, particularly in nature, can be nourishing for the soul as well. Retreats are making a comeback these days, and rightly so. We all need the occasional escape from our routines so we can see best how to change what isn't working. Also, after I read this next one, I'm going to show you the cards that I have for confirmation. So stay tuned, friend. We got more tea. And then we have creation. Oh, it's getting hot in here. Let me turn that motherfucking heat down. It's probably the caffeine, girl. Don't think about it too much, too much, too much, too much. Dun, 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 dun. Don't think about. Damn, what are the C's? Okay. It says, we are almighty creators and creatrixes, even if we don't consider ourselves to be so. Creativity is our birthright. It is said that witches create something from nothing, and this is true of all of us. That's giving me that alchemist transmutation. Do not be afraid to take a creative risk. Think outside the box on an issue. Be thankful these motherfuckers did this shit. It's time to... Some of y'all might have had... Let me just shut up. Some of y'all might have had messages in pile 1. Only if that resonates, go check it out. I don't want to confuse nobody. It says, in Euripides, play Medea. I don't know what that means. The female protagonist says of childbirth, I would rather stand 3 times with a shield in battle than give birth once. In ancient Greece, the creative act of giving birth was a highly risky, if not lethal, business. And whilst the physical act of birthing a child, at least in the modern Western world, is less painful and dangerous than it was in Euripides' time, birthing anything new is still a risk and can be arduous and painful. In our society, we consider artists, writers, and musicians to be creatives. Yet, in truth, we are all creative and demonstrate our creativity every day. When we cook, when we create. When we choose clothing to place on our bodies, we create. We even recreate our bodies as we turn over thousands of old cells every day and replace them with new. Y'all about to have a level up, and it's like, it's gonna be that revenge body, I'm telling ya. Stregonoria, like any witchcraft tradition, is creative. Streg creates something out of nothing. They are weavers of the worlds, of energies, and of divine forces. That may sound mysterious and mystical, but it works. Aradia teaches us that we can risk in order to create something new, even a new paradigm for ourselves. So yeah, friend, it ain't over. It ain't over till the fat lady sings. So let me give you some confirmation. This is just, you know, I feel like y'all should know who this is, but these 2 cards came out. We have community and we have the temple path. This is what made me think that you guys could have went to church together, high school, college, or they could have been in your house. And then we also have, I'll show you these, shy, dark male. Someone's name could even be Cheyenne, I ain't gonna lie. We have light female. Also pay attention to just how they look and what's on them. Light female. Mixed race. And we have skin marks. So yeah, y'all. 23 on the clock. It's alright, y'all. Y'all gonna get past this. Let me know down below how this hit. And yeah, you guys, I'll see you down below in the comments. Thank you. Pile 3. You know what's so crazy about y'all group? It's just crazy how I've been doing each of these groups. Wait till you hear who your hidden enemy is. Can you guess while I'm over here shuffling? While I'm doing that, because you know I love a good cliffhanger. You know I love to build it up, friend. Because wait till you find out who your fucking hidden enemy is. It's one of the worst enemies, I swear. It's one of the worst ones. It's one of the worst ones, for real. It's one of the worst ones. But real quick, You know, a song was really coming through. You won't break my soul. You won't break my soul. I'm telling everybody, everybody, everybody. I never heard that song before until I think yesterday. And I don't know, when I got into y'all group, that song, and I'm not even really, forgive me, but I'm not even really like a big, huge Beyonce stan. Okay, so somebody here, you could be a major Beyonce fan. You could be walking into a Beyonce era. And I don't mean that to like downplay Beyonce at all. I feel like I was a Beyonce fan back in the day. Let me cater to you, cause baby, it's just your day. That's when I was a Beyonce fan, you know what I mean? But girl, let me tell you who your hidden enemy is. It's you. The fuck? You know who the fuck it is. Don't even come up in my space trying to act like it's not you. Now, of course, friend, I am also gonna find out if there are people, but friend, it's you. You're amazing. You won't break my soul. I'm telling everybody, everybody, everybody. You won't break my soul. Yeah, I feel like this is a declaration. I want to lift you up. And I'll get into the tea after. You know, I'll still pour you something. But I want to lift you up. Don't let these motherfuckers break you. You're the motherfucking sage. Do you see her? Look at that peasant down there. You sit up high. This is giving... friend. I'm about to take it to church. This is giving that one picture. I don't know if y'all ever seen it online where it's showing, it's like this big ethereal woman. You don't have to be a woman, but this big ethereal woman, and then it's this little puny man. Sorry to my men. You could be any gender. And he's like, hey, can you come down here? And she's like, no, can you come up here? Or something like that, you know? And I just feel like, because look at these cards. We have surrender, which is so crazy that this came out with the song that I'm channeling. Surrender. I can release my need to control. I'm not going to lift them up, girls, too much. You have forgiveness. I acknowledge that harboring resentment blocks the flow of love. Love. I commit to the practice of seeing the good in all things. Judgment. I understand that everyone has their own unique path and challenges. Regret. I know that I cannot change the past. What are you holding on to, friend? And when I talk to you about these things, trust me, I totally understand that it's not easy. I am currently working through my own set of things. 333 on the clock, that might be a number. Some of you guys need to go tap in. Oh my gosh, what is her name? Not Claire Nocti. I know y'all gonna know who I'm talking about. Is it Natija? Somebody's gonna know who I'm talking about. Natija. I think she just posted something that'll be very, very on par for you. I don't know what it is, but I feel like there's something there. Your mind, friend. I'm talking to someone who has went through so much shit. First of all, whoever you guys are, you're a fucking powerhouse. Lord, please give me the words that I need to tell Pile 3. You guys are a powerhouse. You guys have been through hella shit. You know, I know everybody's been through stuff, but I just don't want you guys... Y'all probably listen to this whole reading. I don't want you guys, and I've been giving this message, don't let the residue of what other people have done weigh you down. Easier said than done, right? There is a message that I gave on Patreon. It was, I think, pile 2 to one of my readings. And basically, whoever had chose that pile, I could just tell that they were a big deal. 444 on the clock. They were a major deal, right? And the message that I had to give them was like, I could tell they had been through so much shit, but some of them were in a very jaded space where it was kind of leaning like, okay, friend, we got to come back upright just a little bit, okay? And then there was also this other energy where it was just someone was so wounded, okay? And it's like, we still need to come back upright because I don't want you got to lose your strength, because those same wounds are what's gonna be the medicine for other people. Some of you guys that went through some crazy ass shit, and you're meant to tell your story. You're meant to help somebody, okay? In that master class that I was in, I remember there was someone that was talking about how they knew they were chosen, but they just didn't understand how that could help other people, like their story. And I'm like, girl, share. Y'all just don't understand. I don't know if I just have a different perspective, but like, you don't have to be online. That's not, thank you, toilet. You don't have to be online. Sometimes, let me tell you, I've had profound ass experiences when I was literally just walking on the street 5 o'clock and someone just came up to me, and for whatever reason, especially when I'm annoyed, and they come up to me, and then, you know, the old people, they come up to you and you don't want to be rude, so you end up talking to them, but then you end up getting some type of knowledge. Like, you be like, damn, that's so crazy. If I wouldn't have spoke to them, I wouldn't have got that download. I'm telling you, bro. I don't even know how to put it into words, but don't minimize your story. I don't know if y'all remember that video I did where it was like, don't let what they did to you make you feel worthless or trick you into feeling worthless. Bro, your pain and your trials and your tribulations are someone else's testimony. I mean, it's your testimony as well, but it's somebody else's guidebook on how to get through that. The girl that I had referenced in that video, if you don't know what I'm talking about, there was someone, trigger warning, that had been R-worded, right? And in that moment, I was able to minister to her through my experience to uplift her. And then she was also able to then uplift herself because she's also a Reiki practitioner. Like, that's something that she's studying. I feel like I'm saying it right. Or she's pursuing that. So I remember telling her, like, because she has a lot of scorpionic placements that could also resonate for somebody here. But I remember telling her, like, especially with her being so passionate about Reiki. And I feel like you have to be an ascended person to understand what I'm about to say. I don't know. I don't want to explain. I feel like who's going to get it, they're going to get it. Her going through that, like, if she comes across another client that also has went through that and they're having trouble moving the energy through the body, her going through what she went through and then healing through it, alchemizing, releasing, I know for a fact she's going to be able to help specific people that have also went through that same wound get past that energy in her practice. So basically what I'm saying, you know, you might not be a Reiki practitioner. Some of you guys are definitely meant to do something with spirituality. I'm not gonna lie, I don't want to be too extreme, but some of you guys are gonna be you guys could be like doctors, or like there's something here about medicine, herbal healing, but even like pharmacist type shit. Like, I don't know, I'm literally seeing, I don't want to be too extreme, so water this down as needed. Even though we should be thinking big, the fuck does that, like, we need to be thinking small, bitch? It doesn't. But let's say someone goes through a very traumatic incident. Maybe their father has dementia, or they watched their parents struggle with drugs, or they were foster kids, or whatever the case may be. Let's go back to the medicine reference though. So maybe their family struggled with cancer, and so I don't know, it creates this passion in them because of what they went through and the lack of stability and the parents not being there, you know, whatever their story was. It's like it creates that passion for them to maybe go to school to create some type of cure. Whether they create the cure or not, it's just like the process of getting the studies done, going to school, finding out what, you know, that is, and trying to create a cure. It's like, you never know what breakthroughs come with that. You know how there's some people that they don't, you know, make a specific cure, but there's like some type of breakthrough. Like there's like some type of, oh, we found a link, or, oh, you know, we haven't found the cure yet, but Roger over there, he was able to put this together and put that together, and we noticed that that caused this reaction, and we noticed that the cells are, you know, they're reacting a certain way to that, and they're diminishing, whatever the case may be. I'm not a scientist, you know what I mean? I feel like that's y'all. And I just need y'all to pick it up, friend. Pick yourself up, okay? Pick yourself up. Don't let these little flying monkeys, that's what that little baby is right there, that little monkey. Don't let them take you off path. I want you to go listen to that song, because like I said, I'm not even a Beyonce fan, for real. Even though, like, I do, she got bangers, but I'm not like a stan. You know, like how people are like crazy in the head. Some of y'all might be those. That's not me. Like, I'm not like that. But this right here, let me just listen to it real quick. Motivation. I'm looking for a new foundation. I'm on that new vibration. Release your anger, release your mind, release your job, release your time, release the stress, something like that. I'm gonna let down my hair because I lost my mind. B is back and I'm sleeping real good tonight. B is back and I'm sleeping real good tonight. You guys are about to get it back, friend. You about to get it back. Everybody. The star card, healing. Friend, you about to get it back. Listen, give me the words, Lord. The reason why you could be your own worst enemy right now is because there's a lack of surrender to the divine plan. I also feel like you're having a hard time forgiving yourself and maybe even forgiving others. Remember that everybody, you know, it's not just about us, friend. I know we think we're the sun. I know we think we're the sun sometimes, but we got to remember there's hella suns in this world, okay? It's not just one sun, for real, if we really want to talk about it. But it's like we also do have to remember that everybody has a different path, and who you are on their path and who they are on your path, totally different things. And sometimes when people hurt us, we have to really detach, okay? We have to detach from the situation. I'm not saying don't feel the situation, but understanding that there's a higher purpose for this. Everybody makes their own decisions. Everybody moves a certain way, but everybody's on a different journey. Maybe that person had to fumble you. You don't know what breakthrough that might lead them to down the line. Fumbling you and then realizing that, I don't know, maybe other people aren't as real as you. Maybe you had to fumble them so that you could have that realization. All right. You know, everybody has to go through these different catalyst moments. And I was just given this, please, I don't even want to go into it because I don't want to do too much. I need you, okay? There is a collective that, let me write a note. I'm not gonna remember, girl. I don't know. I might remember. But there is a collective that I did. It would have been, if you go find my How Is This Person Viewing You? At the time of this reading, I would have done it 4 days before this reading. But after that reading, there was the collective that's posted right before this reading. I want you to go watch that. That is for you, okay? Because what I said towards the end of that reading, when I was thinking, you'll see when you get to the video, but what I was saying towards the end of that reading, I'm getting chills. I'm getting like big divine feminine energy. I'm getting like warrior vibes, Kali Ma energy. I'm getting all of that. Woo! She must have entered the space, girl. But you need to watch that. It is titled, You Should Be Extremely Proud of Yourself. You guys are an inspiration and you have things to do, okay? Chemist energy. You're meant to transmute this and form it into like gold, okay? And that gold is meant to be put out into the world in some type of art. Yeah, we're gonna get into it, but it could be art. It could be anything, you guys. It could be anything. I don't want to just minimize it and put it into a box, but look at that sun right there. Yeah, you guys are meant to shine, be teachers, and don't judge yourself. Start looking into like the art of detachment. And one thing, and I'm really not trying to spill too much of her tea because you got to pay for her service. But she just said something that was so profound. She was like, and I'm talking about your level of guru. I'm going to be mentioning her a lot during this video. That's what actually inspired me to do the Archeo deck, like the archetype deck. But she has an archetype class, and she gave it yesterday. What was I going to say? And hold up, because if I'm blanking, I'm trying to see if I need to say. All right, don't say that part. Basically, yeah, okay, so I'll say this. Basically, I had to get that download. She was saying how your archetype is bigger than your feelings. Because sometimes when we find out like our archetype, whether we're a chosen one or a truth teller or this and that, you know, they all have these different effects on people. They all have their pros, cons, whatever, and their challenges. But it's like, it's bigger than you. Your purpose is bigger than you. And when you get in tune with who you are and what you're meant to do here, like, you'll be able to detach from all this fuckery. You guys are damn near a catalyst. This is giving earth angel vibes, okay? So I don't want you to, you know, process these regrets that you have and understand that you can't change the past. I just seen 1616. Let that tower fall. You guys are on to a different trajectory, okay? So let me tell y'all, I think that was just a message I had to get out of my system. But I'm gonna do the rest of this off camera because I got so much energy running through me right now. I have so much energy running through me right now. And I think it's a song and just y'all energy. So let me like go listen to that song and then I'll be back. So I just had to tell y'all that. And then, yeah, I'm gonna see what comes out in the next portion. So I'll be right back. Okay, friends, I am back. My camera's gonna be a little tilted. And it's so crazy because I actually had refreshed my makeup a little bit before getting into y'all pile the first time. And then I just took off the eye makeup and did a different eye makeup. So some of you guys are walking into a season. Can you? It's a little loud for me. Yeah, you're cutting out the noise, friend. I wouldn't be surprised if some of you guys are having revelations about people, places, and things that you just don't resonate with no more. People are probably being snatched out of your life, left and right. Every day you wake up, it's a new revelation about who gotta go. A new revelation, okay? And it's because you're becoming the sage. You are the sage, okay? You're really stepping into your power, or that's where you're headed, friend. And I just want you to know that what's on the other end of whatever it is that you're going through, because I do see a major cycle that is closing out. I see very abundant energy, okay? Some of you guys are gonna have very fruitful businesses, but I'm also just seeing a level of peace. And I just heard dignity. I don't know why that just came through 1 on the clock. It's so funny. You see how we're supposed to be going into your hidden enemy, but I keep wanting to talk about y'all. I don't know what that's about. Let me get this out real quick though. Another thing I want to tell y'all, if you guys are spiritualists or whatever it is that you do, people that use their gifts, I feel like people like us were held at a different standard. So I'm not going to tell nobody what to do, but this is what I was bringing up when I was talking about that video on Patreon. There was a certain group where I was telling them, like, I know sometimes you want to take it to hell, friend, but because of who you are, your ranking, and the gifts that God wants to continue to give you, you have to move a certain way. I'm not saying that you're going to be perfect, but it's like how you move in these difficult situations and how low you go, or how you decide to rise up, okay? I really do feel like it's going to determine what God gives you as far as like, how can I trust you with these gifts? I keep looking over there. Can I trust you with these gifts or not? Are you going to use your gifts for good or bad? You get what I'm saying? I'm not saying be no doormat, but just know you're held at a different standard, okay? So we can't just be moving around all willy-nilly. Trust me. I'll be having to have a conversation with myself. I'll go low, but I'm like, all right, pick it up, P. Pick it up. So find ways to transmute and alchemize. So where do I want to start? I feel like a lot of the people that have already left your life were hidden enemies in different ways. Some of them in very intense ways, where it's like you just a blatant ass enemy. Others of them, you just outgrew them. So they were an enemy to the journey and to your growth. Give me a second. If I don't have the book, oh, there it is. I was gonna say, if I don't have the book, girl, I ain't gonna stress it. Somebody here could be very connected to Archangel Michael. That's crazy. Why did my phone just do that? That's nuts. Like, what the frick? Okay. Everybody Everybody. This is what it says. I don't know if it'll make sense because sometimes when I read this thing, it don't be making sense to me. It says the attribute. Ouch, my wrist hurts, bro. You could be an artist. The sage sits quietly by your side, reminding you to stay centered. His wisdom has come down through the ages, and his counsel is balanced and reliable. He has no material agenda, and unlike those priests who cloak themselves in worldly wealth, some of you guys, the other person that could be evil eyeing you, especially if you are like a tarot reader, they could be a tarot reader, or they could be another person that's posing as, or they can just be posing as they're of the light. That's going to hit for somebody. But anyway, he requires no supplication, nor does he demand an adherence to a tablet of commandments. He sees no reason to regret or blame. The persona. Human kindness needs no stick or carrot. It simply requires us to understand that we are bound together in a single unity. He is Solomon in Siddhartha, imploring us to ground ourselves and listen to our core's steady pulse. You guys are very intuitive, so once you start, and I'm working on this, when you start to get a sensation, I just got one right here, like on my left side of my rib, 0505. If you felt that too, if you felt some type of sensation, bro, let me know down below, because that was crazy. It was like a little pinch. But some of you guys, your body tells you certain things about people. I just want you guys to pay attention. If you ever get like a urge of, like a rush of anxiety and someone comes in your head, or like, just pay attention to your body, bro. Because I really do feel like your body tells you about people before certain scenarios come to pass, okay? And that's your body's like defense mechanism. He is the soul of intelligence and insight, teaching us to trust our deeper, that's crazy, intuitive senses and make right choices based on grounded consciousness. He reminds us that it is okay to pause when faced with a choice. So some of you guys, there could be someone in your life right now that you're thinking about getting the fuck rid of. You're like, is that an enemy right there, girl? Anyway, when you do not have enough information to act, that knowing is a place of poise that shows maturity, not weakness. Wisdom is hard fought for, and the sage did not come to his elevated awareness by accident. That's where you guys are the sage, bro. And I feel like, let me just tell y'all something. I feel like that's something I'm going through right now, where I'm really like being forced to really tap in with my discernment and move accordingly. And I feel like the more I move, well, I won't say the rest of it. God didn't want me to say the rest of it. Some of y'all can already pick up what I'm putting down. Just know, them gifts gonna get activated, friend, okay? His path was long and lonely, and his journey required great discipline, but in time it gifted him the powers of great compassion and empathy. He needs little and lives in a meditative simplicity. Let me tell y'all, okay? I definitely feel an interference when I'm in y'all spread. Someone is sending energy to your crown, okay? Dear Father, please bless this space, protect the energy, and allow me to be able to give this divine message to pile 3. Calling on Archangel Michael, bless this space, and put your holy fire all around me. In Jesus' name. In Jesus' name. Amen. Okay. That's giving Ascended Master type of energy, okay? You could work with the Ascended Masters, okay? Let me tell you something. Somebody here is very envious of your gifts. And it feels like you could be naturally intuitive or just have a natural knowing, or yeah, and it could also be your throat chakra, because I'm feeling like a little bit of a tingle. This person likes to throw arrows. Yeah, let me find out who the fuck this is, okay? We don't need this energy around. So let me roll some dice. I just want you to focus. Everybody, you won't break my soul. This person has trickster spirit energy. I don't know what that's about. They could like to cloak themselves. Okay, this person could definitely be working with darker energies, whether they know it or not, especially if they're posing as someone that be in the light. You just never know who people are working with, bro. You never really know. Okay, so let's see. Everybody, you won't break my soul. Hold on. soul. You won't break my soul. Telling everybody. Sorry, friend. I'm trying to see how I want to do this. Dang it. Okay, you guys. We have who this person could be. Some of you guys might have also resonated with pile 2. So who this person could be, this could definitely be a Virgo. We have double Virgo, double Gemini. Ooh, we don't have double Virgo. We have quad Virgo because the Mercury symbol is here twice. So let me just tell you, we have the 6th house, we have Virgo, and the Mercury symbol here twice. Then we have this Taurus, okay? So this person could be a Taurus, Gemini, Virgo, heavy on the Virgo, okay? You could actually be talking to this person. Some of you guys are in communication with this person. You could have actually had an argument. I don't like this. What's this battle? This could be competitive vibes. And you know what's crazy? The 6th house is here. So this could be a coworker. I don't know why I was going to say a client. I was going to say this could be a client. I don't know. That might resonate. But this could be a coworker or somebody that is in the same field as you. Competitive. Yeah. I'm about to air them out. Some of you guys, this person could be a mother because we do have the 4th house here. But I also asked, like, where do you know this person from? They could be from your hometown. You guys could have lived together at a point in time. Bro. Yeah, this group is very intuitive. Definitely just got sister. That was a strong little whisper. Okay, not for real. Like, please don't. You know what I mean? Like, people that are intuitive, they know what I mean when I say that. Don't think you got to call the people on me. Okay, but for real. Somebody here could throw bones, or you could like to throw bones. This person could cast. Everybody. Let's see. I knew it. I saw the sun already, and I was like, I wonder if that's about their popularity or just how y'all shine. You guys could be a leader in your own right. You could be a boss in your own right. Okay, you have a essence about you, that real Leo, that Leo we love. Okay, that vitality, that strength. Okay, leadership, rulership. That's associated with the kings, the queens, loyalty. I didn't mean to say loyalty, I meant to say royalty. But maybe you're also very loyal. You have a huge heart and you have a great work ethic. You are definitely in your purpose. I see the north node. The north node, friend. I see the north node and I see the 9th house. The 9th house with that Leo energy and this Virgo energy and the north node is letting me know this is big dog. This is a big dog right here, not a little dog. This is a big dog, okay? And oh my gosh. Did y'all hear that? I don't know, my earphones were already on. There's no reason for them to do that. Let me turn these bitches off. It was like connected. That's what it is. You guys are connected. You guys are tapped in. So this person has an issue with that. Whoever this person is, they have an issue with that. And how that plays out for each of you is going to be different. Some of you guys just have a knowing, 13 on the clock. Some of you guys just have a knowing of when to make a move, when not to make a move, or things just seem like they're always in alignment for you. Your position, friend. Some of you guys have a position that they want, or you just have bold, big energy. Even if you're not there just yet, physically, you embody that energy. Fuck these bitches. Let me see something. This person is a coattail rider. Yep. This person is definitely a coattail rider. For some of you guys, there's competition around business partnerships, maybe even your partner. There's like a comparison here. This is reminding me, friend, I'm not gonna lie, this energy that I'm picking up on is actually reminding me of a collective I did not too long ago. And I think, let me see what it is. Everybody. Let me see. Because I literally just did a collective. Yep. It was a collective that was in the next 7 days to 7 months, you will be, it's titled like that, in the next 7 days to 7 months, okay? Yeah, this is giving me that energy that I picked up on in that reading. So if something already is hitting, like I feel like you should definitely watch that reading after this. They're in competition with you. And this competition is in regards to 11th house matters and also 7th house matters. There's also this anger surrounding like your wealth and your abundance, however that looks. You have big ass Jupiter energy, very expansive. You're always expanding. It's like a fire about you, but there's also like a real grounded essence. Also, this person, this is a lot of focus on you because the stuff that I'm talking about is like very intricate. This is how you move, how you work, who you collaborate with, who you're dating, your love life, who you pull in, okay? How you move, your stamina, your self-worth, okay? I also feel like your consistency. There's something about longevity, consistency. Let me see what this person is jealous of the most. What is this person jealous of? Not that Cancer energy. 11th house, 10th house, South Node, and Cancer energy. I'm telling you, I really feel like this could be connected to your intuitive gifts, just your gifts, period. Also, it's just you. You guys have multiple qualities. I also feel like you have really healed from your past, and there's a level of like really mastering your past. You're naturally gifted. When I think of the South Node, I think of natural gifts, gifts that are already with you. These are ancient ass gifts, ones that you probably didn't even have to really perfect. They just are here. They're just naturally here. I'm sorry I'm looking over here, but you guys are over here, like, bear with me. Yes, friend. Okay. That 11th house, hopes, wishes. Let me look at my book real quick. You get what you want. Living, yeah, I do what I want. And I feel like writing a movie, yeah, that shit will be groovy. Anything that I want, anything that'll move me. Damn, this is a hating ass bitch. This person sends, I just don't like it because I feel like some of you guys could still be talking to this person, or they're trying to, I don't know, there's like a close proximity here. I think that's another reading I did where I was like, this person is in close proximity. Yeah, friend, there's something going on. Look at my last collectives before this reading. Feel like writing a movie, yeah, that shit will be groovy. Anything that I want, anything that'll move me. Let me see. Oh, my ear's ringing. My left ear is ringing. Yeah, this is an intuitive pile, bro. Someone's name can start with a J. Where the hell is the 11th house? Give me a second. Feel like writing a movie, yeah, that shit will be groovy. Anything that I want, anything that'll move me. Living. Great gains. Okay, so the 11th house can talk about great gains, attainment of desires, gains from profession, wealth, money that comes in large amounts, okay, money from side ventures, friends, groups, organizations, humanitarians, eldest sibling, left ear, and ankles. Girl. And me just talking about that ankle, this person could be trying to find your Achilles heel, friend. But it ain't gonna work. And with this 10th house being here, you already know what's up, bro. This is about your career. This is about your career. Hold up. That That's crazy. That's crazy. Feel like right. My ears are ringing like crazy. Yep. Career and purpose. Yeah. Maybe, I don't know. Let me see. I don't even want to start assuming. Let's just get into it. Who the fuck is this person? Who is this person? Give me some attributes about them. How would they know who this is? 7 of Wands. This person, friend. Some of you guys, this person can do very dark magic. Okay? Or they could just be very dark in nature. Because I'm seeing spell work here. I don't know. It could be the deck too that always gives me those vibes, the zombie deck. But look at this. We got the 9 of Wands, the Hangman, the 6 of Swords, and the 7 of Wands, right? So they could do some darker magic, okay? But I also get with this 6 of Swords, how you gonna know who this is? This person could have recently just got back together with somebody. Thank you, toilet. Okay, they could have just reconnected back with somebody, maybe a lover. And it's so crazy. The person that maybe that's what it is. I've been picking up on this energy, and I've been thinking about doing a collective. I feel like there could be somebody in your life who, and this could have already passed, y'all. But there could be somebody where you were picking up on some weird ass energy and you kind of pulled back. And it might not have been the person specifically, but it could have been someone that was connected to them that was like a bad egg. And it's like this leechy energy. And I feel like whatever entities were on that other person and whatever demons they was facing, it's like it started to, I don't know, like transfer. And then it's like this person was zombified in a way, spiritually. There could just be bad influences here. This person could be in and out, like you guys could talk off and on. Let me see. What did they do behind your back? I don't really care about the other stuff. What did they do behind my collective's back? Okay, hold up. So the 5 of Wands and the 9 of Wands came out, but I'm gonna put it back because I had the deck upside down. But that could mean something. What did they do? And I feel my head pulse. I'm telling you, this person sends really bad energy to your mind, okay? I'm telling you, this is real witchy, weird, spiritual stuff right here. Like, this is like, yeah, you guys are like definitely intuitive, like I could tell. This person like try to block your intuition. Yo, the way I'm feeling, like the sensation in my body, they do not want you to get this message, bro. There's something about the throat chakra and the crown. Intuition, third eye, all of this, and this area. Yeah, I know I don't like when my whistle sounds dry. That's an interference. Yeah, this is a bad egg, okay? This is a bad egg. What did they do behind pile 3's back? The 2 of Wands, the 9 of Wands. What did they do? I'm telling y'all, this person could be into some dark magic, bro. So we have the Queen of Wands, the Tower, like chaos magic, the 4 of Wands, the 9 of Wands, and the 2 of Wands. Okay, so let me just sit with this. You guys actually might have quite a few hidden enemies. And I feel like, bro, I'm telling y'all, this is a pattern. It's a pattern, bro. It's like as you ascend and as you move upward, it's like the zombies get revealed to you one by one on every different level. Some of you guys, I see family here. Like I am seeing a home environment, family, people trying to keep you chained, trying to make you choose one path when you're trying to go elsewhere. That's what I'm saying. What this person does behind your back, there's something here about trying to keep you stuck. And you see how that zombie's biting her arm? And normally if a zombie bites you, it like transfers that parasitic ass energy, okay, over to whomever it bites, and then it turns them. So that's what I'm saying. Like, this person could be trying to turn you away from your faith, or they could try to turn you. They're trying to, they're gonna fuck around and find out. This is a real spiritual, this is a woo-woo pile, I ain't gonna lie. So if that's not your thing, just go ahead and click off, friend. But I'm seeing the wheel, and it's like they want to spin it. So niggas want to play God, or they gonna find out. This person could pose as they're trying to help you. This is why I would watch this person, especially if they're still in your life, because with that chain on the neck, this is how they want to have you. And that could mean a multitude of things. This could be someone who comes through as if they're trying to help, or if they have the best of intentions, but really they're trying to just chain you to your desk, chain you to one location, one spot, keep you stagnant. You guys, someone could be feeding you information. This person could be feeding you information to like distort your reality. Not gonna lie. Okay, I'm gonna say it, friend. I'm gonna say it, friend. This is not gonna be for everybody. This person could be another tarot reader, bro, or like someone that you've gotten a reading from. And I feel like there's certain information that they've told you that was not true or distorted, either because whoever they're speaking to or trying to get their messages from, that's like familiar spirits to you. And it's like, bad egg. So either this person's unaware because they've been taken over and they're doing some other shit, okay? Because this zombie energy is so crazy, especially with this Queen of Wands. You know, we love a Queen of Wands, but we're talking about hidden enemies here. And I asked what they do behind your back. And it's something that you wouldn't expect with this Tower card. It could be related to the home. I really feel like, you guys, some of y'all, this person is doing that woo. This is called the Dead Mart. What is their goal here? This person's really jealous of the Two of Wands. Oh, I'm sorry. Maybe that was a two. What is the Two of Hazards? What the fuck is Hazards? That must be Pentacles. Is it? Let me see. It is. So that was the Two of Pentacles. Damn. Okay, let me look at this again. So an imbalance. There's some trickery here. It's like this person wants you to feel like you can't juggle things, or like you need their help and their assistance. So then when you come to them, this is what I'm saying. If this was a tarot reader, right? This is someone that could be telling you certain things. It's just distorting your reality. There's something about a feeding of information, a feeding of resources, but it's distorting the reality. It's making you confused when you're not meant to be confused. It's making you go away from your destiny. Now, for a lot of y'all, I feel like you already cut this person out, and this could just be confirmation to what you were already picking up on. That's what the fuck they were trying to do. But for others of you, I feel like this is a thing. It's like they want you to be confused. They want you to course correct, but it's like it's not a good course correct. They want you to like take a detour into this Nine of Wands energy. What is their main goal here? Like, why are they doing this? Ooh, the Two of Cups in reverse, the Three of Wands. If this is a past lover, it could be because of that. You guys are not together. You don't want to be friends no more. You're disconnected. You don't need nobody. You could be a little too detached for their liking, but also I feel like, look at that. So busy looking at your plate, they need to be focused on their own. This person is heavily focused on what's on your plate, and they want it. You see how one of them is eating brain and the other one is eating actual food and getting that sustenance? Yeah, somebody here is an energy vamper. And with this Three of Wands, the opportunities, I think of expansion, I think of exploration, I think of moving on, moving forward. This person does not want to see that for you. Okay? I also feel like this person could want to, like I said, capitalize off of your opportunities through some type of manipulation. Explain. The Moon card. There's some deception here. Why is this person so jealous? Look at that. They could try to come through in your dreams. You know what I just watched? I literally just watched, damn. Why was I about to say incest? Hope not, Lord. What's that movie? Y'all will know. But there's a movie by Leonardo DiCaprio. Or not by him, but he's in it. And it's like where they go into people's dreams and they like, you know? That movie just came through when I looked at this. And look at that crow and the key. Make sure you guys are praying before you go to sleep. This is not to scare anybody, but I just want you guys to be aware that this person does send energy your way. For some of them, they are into the craft and they're doing some dark ass shit. But I also feel like there could be some, I don't know, I just heard truth something. Like maybe they're trying to like extract certain things. This is a woo-woo pile. There's like a trying to infiltrate. When I think of the dream space, I think of like your reality, your creative space, like your place of like unwinding. They're trying to infiltrate that and get the key. Interesting. I hope we just hit 30 minutes and that's why that cut off. And the tips of my ears are getting hot. This person could be an astrologer. Why are they jealous of, or like what's their real issue? Like what the fuck? What's their issue with my pile 3? Everybody. Page of Swords. Let's see, what's their issue? The Fool card. Annoying. You could be someone that loves to take risk, or you're just always, I don't know, you just seem to be very abundant to this person. You're always taking risks. You're not scared to put yourself out there. Maybe this person likes to hide, or they could just feel like they don't have the courage that you have. I'm not gonna lie, friend, this is giving that basic bitch ass energy where there's the comparison, there's the I want what you want, I want the essence that you have, I want your man, you know, for some, like I want your job, I want your career, I want your crown type energy. This is somebody that wants your crown. Look at that 9 of Swords. I don't like this. I want you guys to stay away from this person. I hope you're already away from them, but this is someone that'll like, oh my gosh, they want to see you down and out, and then they want you to ask them for help, and that makes them feel good to see you. It's not like how pile 2s was like they love to see you sick, down and out. It's like, no, there's just this, there's this weird ass energy of trying to create blockages for you, sending you all negative energy and shit. And then it's like, you don't know about this. You get the negative energy. Let's say you're having crazy ass dreams or some shit is happening. So then you go to this friend or this person, this colleague, whoever the fuck, and you're like, oh my God, guess what happened to me? And it's like, they're like, oh yeah, they're friend. It's like, I don't know. Something is weird here. It's like pile 2, but it's not like pile 2. Let me see. What's their main goal? Just trying to understand. 7 of Pentacles. They're using you as like a little test dummy experiment. This person is like experimenting on you, friend. I don't like that. I don't like that. And I feel like it's by the way of like, this is giving. Let me see. Are they trying to swap? Destiny swap. We have the Page of Wands, the 8 of Pentacles, the King of Swords, and the Magician. Knight of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Top of the deck is 9 of Cups. This person, like, I don't like the way they're so fixated on you, and I do feel this essence of taking what you have and then trying to like morph it. And it's so funny because this is the type of person, whether you believe in destiny swapping or how you believe it happens, this is someone that will try to destiny swap with you and then they want you to be just like this. It's like, could you imagine if that guy on the other side was once this scientist, but there was a destiny swap and now it's like, look at him, he's just a test subject, a vegetable. We need more. Not with this, we gotta get more. We got to get more. Let me see. Okay. All right. Can you give me a little bit more? Oh shit! I done broke my Ziploc bag. Can you give me a little bit more about who this person is? What's the truth? Who is this person to pile 3? Who is this person to pile 3? Let's look at these. We have abandoned, left for dead. At first I thought that was winter. I was gonna say this person could be born in the winter time, but I don't know. Something about a bridge. You know, when I think of bridges and like, I think of like railroad tracks, I want you to think of like a train or like a bridge. You see how it's missing? That's what I'm talking about. That's what this person wants to do. It's like your bridge, they want to like collapse it. They don't want you to get to the other side. Ugh. We have escapism, running away from their problems. That's what I'm saying. They're so focused on you. They need to be focused on that other shit that they got going on. This could be someone that's very, I don't even want to say delusional. I don't know what's going on with this motherfucker. Look at this, bro. Copying. Unoriginal and super basic. That might be a thing, friend. Let's see. Let's keep going. Divorce. Disillusion of marriage. I'm gonna just read these to you, and I want you to see, because I feel like these will hit. We also have too much, too fast, overindulgence. They could be a big coffee drinker, but this was also like in reverse. So I don't know, like maybe it's not coffee, it's something else. They could just have an addictive personality. Who's this person? Everybody. Involuntarily controlled. That's what I'm talking about. Some of y'all 555, this person is in a very controlling partnership, or they're with a karmic, or there's some type of negative influence or influences around them, and they're starting to become the host for these impure spirits. Okay, little do they know. That's at the bottom of the deck. Give me 2 more. Or actually 3 more. How would they? Yeah, that's one. This is a card for somebody. Give me 3 cards that'll really hit for whoever's meant to resonate with this. Who is this hidden enemy? Who is this hidden enemy? Let it fall out the deck. I'm only taking ones that'll fall out the deck. Who is this hidden enemy? Okay. So we have differences. One thing is not like the other. So you guys could be different in some type of way, of course, right? But you really stand out in comparison to this person. You are main character energy, friend. Look at this. We have divine masculine, the yin to their yang, or the yang to their yin. That's what I'm saying. I really feel like this could be like a relationship of somebody's. I mean, this could be, if y'all know this is you. Like, I mean, I don't know if you're already picking up that this is a partner that you're with, here's your confirmation. But there's like a couple over here. I don't know what that's about. Or like and it doesn't have to be romantic. It could also be like, I don't know who the fuck those people are. What's that other one? What's this one? 21. Irresponsible, careless, and unreliable. Okay. Give me some confirmation. What's the confirmation that my pile 3 needs to see about this person? What's the confirmation? Who is this hidden enemy? 6 chakra archangel Metatron. I told y'all, they're trying to, this person is very focused on this area with you, okay? And then we have patience. Wow. Some of you guys have been really patient with this person that I'm bringing up. or you've been patiently waiting for some type of confirmation, and I feel like this is it. Yeah, this person could be a Leo, the sun. I'm trying to see what else I can pull. Let me see if I can get some. I just want y'all to know. I mean, I feel like you should already know, and if you don't, this probably just ain't your pile. Well, first of all, let me ask this real quick. How can my pile 3 protect themselves from this person? Page of Pentacles. How can they protect themselves? Make sure you guys are involving yourself in self-care. 7 of Swords. Some of you guys got to strategize a way out, okay? Also, I would keep secrets from this person. I would not be telling this person your next move or what you're planting next, the seed. First of all, I wouldn't even be talking to this person, but I really do feel like you're going to have to start moving a little bit more sly in a way, you know? Especially if this is somebody at work. Or just, like, you know, for me, I have been really trying to work on just doing stuff instead of announcing it, because I've noticed that sometimes when I announce it, it doesn't happen. Okay, so this person could be sending evil eye in that way, so keep it to yourself. Some of you guys might also need to do like a protection ritual or pray for the enemy to be confused, okay? It's like they want the sword, you want the sword, they want the sword. Like, why is everybody fighting over the sword? What's going on? The truth. What you have. It's like a tug of war here. What is pile 3's advice in this situation to protect themselves? The 5 of Wands and the Lovers. I really feel like we just got to see it for what it is. This is a very intuitive feeling, okay? Go with it, friend. I feel like you got to remove yourself from this person. But what I am seeing with this Lovers, you got to make a choice here, and you got to show up. I don't know what this is. There's like a stagnation they're trying to like put on you, but you have to show up. And any habits that you're trying to break, like maybe, let's say you're trying to lose weight, you're trying to get in the gym, keep those habits. You're going to have to really be disciplined, because I really feel like this person could be sending you energy, and I don't know, that might be why you've been a little sluggish. I ain't going to just blame it on that though, you know, because it could be us. But, oh, never mind, 11:11 on the clock. That might be why, friend. So let's see, what's the truth about this connection? Let it hit. What's the truth about this? Or just what's the truth that my pile 3 needs to hear right now? What's the truth that they need to hear? Let's just see. Could be related to this, or this could just be in general, so just pay attention. The gospel. And that's the gospel truth. That's making me think of Hercules. Wow, wow, wow. Let's see. The gospel. And that's the gospel truth. It says, seek guidance from a number of sources. Seek the truth. The truth. What are your values? Can you make value-based decisions? Wisdom is not the same as information. There is magic in the world, and we can make our own magic too. Each of the world's major religions has its own gospel. Some of you guys have different beliefs, practices, its own dogma, its own set of rules by which to live. In addition, many other books, both old and new, provide ethical guidelines, suggest moral standards, and even offer magical instruction. Whilst primarily an oral tradition, Aradia's gospel is equally a guideline for living. In it, she teaches about values that are based in action, values that include equality for all, generosity, love, honesty, freedom of thought, and devotion to the goddess and God. Whilst it is wonderful to have those who may be wiser than ourselves suggest right ways of living, this could definitely be someone that you're seeking counsel from. So even if it's not a tarot reader, someone that you seek counsel from. Let me read that again. Whilst it is wonderful to have those who may be wiser than ourselves suggest right ways of living, we must look to our own moral compass to decide what is correct for us, and we must then accept the outcome of that decision. As a basic principle of life and magic, Aradia suggests that our actions trigger a flow of consequences, and that we should always take this aspect of magic into consideration. For example, even the Streg of today, who do throw curses, tell their clients that doing so can cause a cycle of cursing and retribution, and warn them to prepare for the consequences of their actions. I'm telling y'all, This person does some dark shit behind the scenes, and they about to fuck around and find out. Move away from around them. Period, point blank. They're doing some stuff that I feel like just is not in alignment. Move around. Move around. So I'm going to leave that there. I am going to pull a little bit more. Someone's name could be Chastity. This is going to be our, like, what do they look like? So let's just see what comes out. This may resonate. Let me just set my intention. Let this really hit for somebody. Those that are asking for clarity and they're like, I really just need some clarity. Let it hit. Give me 5 to 7 cards. Okay. 5 to 7 cards. Does that want to come out? 5 to 7 cards. 5 to 7 cards. Okay. Let me show you. Let's see. I don't know what these are. And that's the gospel truth. Okay. So we have blonde male. There were a lot of men that came out in this. I don't know why. So we have blonde male. I'm telling you, I was picking up on a couple. I don't know. We have slim. We have tatted. We have hazel eyes. Curly hair male. Blonde female, so heavy on the blonde. Dark female. Curly hair female. Still got that blonde going. Made up. This person could like to wear makeup. And then we also have dreads. Yep. Let me see. Is there anything else? What else do I need to tell them and just allow my intuition to just flow? Tell them what they need to. Yeah, some of you guys have this person as a friend. Or this is like a work colleague friend. There's some type of... I still feel like some of you guys could still be connected to this person. Time to get rid of them. So that you don't have to go through that betrayal. Because that betrayal is going to be hefty. Okay? That betrayal is going to be hefty. So... I don't want to leave you there. Let me pull you guys a goddess card. So closing out, let's pull a goddess card. Message for pile 3. What do they need to hear? Let it be confirmation for them. Let it be confirmation. Not the whole damn deck. Let it be confirmation for... Okay, y'all have 3, so let me read them. These might hit for you. You might work with these specific deities, okay? I don't think I know these. Well, some of them. I know Kuan Yin. So we have Kuan Yin, Bodhisattva of Compassion. I think I said that right. You are filled with the purity of 1,000 suns, giving you the ability to listen to the song every soul, including your own, is singing. Your power lies in your ability to hear people beyond their words, because you are attuned to the true needs. Your white, hot alchemy transforms the mud of fear into the lotus flower of forgiveness. And then this says Cybele, C-Y-B-E-L-E, Magna Mater, the Great Mother. It's time to own your regal magnificence, period. Step out of victimhood. This goes back to the beginning of our reading. Step out of victimhood once and for all and own the full potency of your gifts, period. The days of playing small are over. Rise up and accept your rightful place upon the throne of heaven and earth. Ask yourself, if I were the CEO of the universe, what might I do, be, and create? That's a good one. And then we have the Corn Maiden, Goddess of Harvest. Something wonderful is unearthing for you. The seeds you've planted and nurtured are coming to fruition. Make room in your heart, soul, and schedule for these blessings. It's time to shift from striving to having. Prepare to feast on the all-you-can-eat cornucopia life is laying out before you now. So, yes, you guys, that was your spread. Please let me know how it resonates, and I'll see you guys down below in the comments.